Good afternoon, everyone. It's a bit frustrating, but we're still in the debate about this annoying idea of a second referendum, with some people saying if there were one, Leave would win by a landslide, with obviously the ultra-Remainers saying they would win now. Now, I've got no idea who would win a second referendum, although I have spoken to a lot of Leave voters who would say they will not vote in another referendum, and the reason they cite is the key factor in all this, which is we were promised by David Cameron in person and on the leaflet the government sent to every household two things. First of all, this was a once in a generation vote, and the second thing was that the government would implement what the people decided. If that was overturned, the conditions, the contract with the people was cast aside for the convenience of the establishment to hold a second referendum, then nobody could believe anything the political class or the government told them again about any vote. And this was the most important vote in modern British history over how we are governed. It's absolutely preposterous, the idea that it could be ripped up and we could do a second version. That cannot and must not happen. And I urge everyone who is a Leave campaigner in particular, but also everyone who believes in the political process and democracy. And I remember Paddy Ashdown on the night of the referendum when he thought actually Remain had won, which was the early buzz. Paddy Ashdown said, whichever way it goes, I never want to hear anyone quibbling about this result. We must get on and do what the people have decided. I think he's since recanted and slid away from that, and that's because he lost. But it's the absolute crucial thing. No second referendum. In Lewis Carroll, he has his character Humpty Dumpty, who says at one point, words mean just what I want them to mean. And he's taken the mickey out of the nonsensical nature of some of life. But in reality, words cannot mean just what politicians say they want them to mean. They mean what they are commonly understood to mean. The referendum was the full and final result. Let's get on and implement it now, as the government promised, and let's get out of the European Union as the British people decided. Thank you.